said to the alva as she emptied the contents of the urn onto the lowest. As the shadowy being didn't seem to mind, the creature and Alva decided to borrow the pages and stone fragment hanging from its waist, hoping to find some sort of clue regarding the strange place they currently found themselves in. However, as they had a closer look, neither of them were able to make out the words scribbled on the torn pages. Placing the stone fragment, the creature quickly backed away in response to a loud crackling noise emanating from the statue, lasting but a moment before leaving room. Crudely put together.
I wonder what will happen if...
seems to vary from one tale to the next, and when being asked to show others its location, none's hidden away deep in the darkest of forests during a night such as this one, it appears. However, don't let its lackluster appearance fool you, as it is said to have been created long ago to protect the most powerful of...
This is it.
The creature exclaimed.
I'm sure we'll find a way to finally...
The small creature touched... The creature began to brush away the dirt from the gravestone, but it didn't appear. Partially hidden within the undergrowth, there was an
It does.
chisel amongst the coals. The heat caused it to glow red, retaining the intensity of the fire for a short moment before beginning to lose its lume. As the creature The small creature. As the odd pair had moved further into the darkness beyond the copper gate, before the small creature's eyes had adjusted to the shadows, the alva had suddenly been grabbed from its shoulder. A gigantic shape had picked up the helpless alva and placed her inside a glass sphere strung up from the ceiling. 3 beings slowly emerged from the darkness, who didn't seem at all interested in the small creature standing before them, and appeared to be squabbling with one another. "Look at it! Look at it!" the fat-nosed troll chanted, enthusiastically pointing at the alva with one of his chubby fingers. "It looks so yummy! Let me chew it a bit and I'll let you two know what it tastes like." The fat-nosed troll made a guttural sound, spouting and drooling saliva as he mustered all his strength in an effort to grab the alva. But the slim-nosed troll quickly gripped the glass sphere with his long, nimble fingers, keeping it out of the fat-nosed troll's reach. "The shiny one is doing fine right here in my ball. I found it. It's mine. Swallowing my shinies will be the last thing you do before I got you like a little fishy." "Quiet," Bugger Kangan bellowed, immediately bringing the argument to a halt. "I'm thinking," he then continued, letting out a troubled sigh. Irritated by being interrupted, the slim-nosed troll quickly retorted, "Thinking? That's all you do? We have been sitting here for so long. I don't even know why we came to this place. I say we leave and take the shinies with us." Burger Kungan slowly turned it. The slim-nosed troll responded, with his nose pointing upward. "Do what you want then. Search some more. Go ahead. You'll never find it here, whatever it is you're looking for. I, however, have that which I desire right here," he carried on. As the creature moved across the chamber, 1 out of 4 similar altars carved out of the cave floor seemed to respond to its presence, faint whispers breaking through the silence of the cave. Lowliest of all remains the earth dweller, ambition stifled by the wheel's light. No. Six remain shrouded, inhabiting the moonless night. As equals 2 walk beside one another in light, 5 acknowledge their place. On a throne of 8, the golden wheel governs the day. Dangling high up from a rope, the glass sphere was out of the... The alva had been snatched from the small creature's shoulder and was now being toyed with by the trolls.
She doesn't like that. If you don't put it down, I'll be mad,
the creature said with a trembling voice, receiving no reaction from the... Trolls are hideous beings, frequently described as doers of evil and wicked deeds. Terrified only by the sun's rays and the clap of thunder, they seldom leave the darkness of their caves, but once in a while emerging to roam the night in small packs, traveling between villages. Although socially organized, their minds are often blunt, some telling stories of quick-witted travelers narrowly escaping their grasp.
Hello? Let her come down to me, please.
The small creature tried, receiving no answer. The troll's eyes were focused on the alva, paying no attention to the small creature's... Trolls are, although...
Hello?
The troll... Rumored to be the ruler of all his kin, Burger Kungan is the oldest troll known to man. He was birthed long ago, deep beneath the cold earth in halls of ice, in a realm of eternal night. Stories of him have sprung up in generations far parted by time, leaving many convinced as to him possessing the gift of unending life. The few times he has been forced to appear above ground, his sightings have always been preceded by powerful omens, followed by strange mystical...
Hello?
Burger Kungan's flat-nosed troll had spat a gruesome...
How disgusting.
The small creature thought to it. The spit looked to be fairly clear. The small creature bent down and scooped up some of the spit into the cup of Sigrin. Suddenly, the mucus had turned... No. Out of curiosity, the creature picked up the strap to have a look at it, recognizing the fire.
You dummy! Of course you'd go and break it!
The fat-nosed troll exclaimed.
Don't raise your voice to me, you moronic glutton! I found it! I'll break it if I want to!
The slim-nosed troll grunted.
Enough!
Burger Kungan roared.
What's done is done. We all get one piece each of this trivial ball. End of discussion. There are more important things to attend to. I should have thought twice before bringing...
The slim-nosed troll was keeping watch over his treasures, making it hard for the creature to have a closer look. The creature suddenly realized it had yet to introduce itself. The creature... The creature suddenly realized it had... No. Lowliest of all remains the earth dweller. The foul stench coming from the layers of grease and mucus covering his skin made it an easy decision for the creature to not move any closer to... Burger Kungan gave it a stern look as the quivering creature approached him.
What a surprise! A strange little newborn has wandered into our mountain all by itself. Why have you come here, little creature?
Burger Kungan asked, while curiously inspecting the tiny being standing before him.
To help my friend. We have been told this place can give her wings. They are missing, you see.
The creature said with determination, gathering all its bravery to not appear weak. Was that the shiny little thing that fell down into the hole over there? If that's the case, I'm afraid you will never see her again. Burger Kungan chuckled, but quickly returned to his
Well, that it once held some sort of ancient power.
The small creature explained in a slow, tentative manner. Burger Kungan sighed in boredom. Bah! I thought you might be useful, but I suppose it's up to me to figure. Waddle home to where you came from. You will find nothing here, and even if you had, it wouldn't have helped your friend to... What was it? As soon as the small creature came before him, the fat-nosed troll's fingers had surrounded its body, pinching and squeezing it.
How do you taste, I wonder?
The troll said, drooling as he pressed one of his fingers into the small creature's belly.
Are you filled with delicious fat? Maybe I could use your bones to pick my teeth with.
The troll was not gentle in his examination as he started to pull the creature's snout, trying to figure out the limits of its body.
Please stop. I don't taste good, I can assure you of that.
The creature...
Well, all right. No need to yell. You seem to be nothing but hair and bones anyway. Not very tasty at all,
he said. The small creature gathered its courage and approached the slim-nosed troll.
Hello?
It said with uncertainty in its voice. This time, noticing the creature, the troll quickly grasped.
What is this? A filthy little ball of hair straddling towards me. Coming for my shinies, you filthy burglar. Keep your distance, or you'll regret.
The small creature stood, frozen in fear, not able to utter a single word in response. Realizing it posed little threat, the troll settled down and turned to his riches as he started to mumble to himself.
Filth, trying to steal my shinies. Too many to hide from prying eyes. Need something smaller, something pleasant.
Seeing the small creature approach from the corner of his eye, the slim-nosed troll quickly turned and snatched the pendant out of its hand.
Ah, I finally found it. I knew a special kind of shiny was round here somewhere.
The troll admired the pendant as he twisted and turned it in his hand.
Now let's trade, shall we? I get one thing from you, you get one thing from me.
The troll took out his dagger, pressing it hard. Without another word, the slim-nosed troll turned away, holding his new prized possession in front of his face, occasionally laughing with glee as he stared into the... The slim-nosed... The slim-nosed troll couldn't hear nor see anything but his shiny pendant dangling in front of his face. The small creature held out the ancient writings in its hand, awaiting Burger Kungen's reaction.
Have you found something of use to me, little creature?
He mumbled as he began to rifle through the worn pages. Having been consumed by their contents for quite a while, he suddenly paused, cleared his throat, and read out loud.
Ek, vok, hauga.
As soon as the echo of his words rung out, 2 large stone plates had moved apart, revealing a large opening in the middle of the cavern.
Ah, you have done well, little creature. This might be the place I seek after all. Go down there and tell...
Hello? Are you okay down there? I'll figure out a way to help you out. Don't worry.
The small creature reassured the Alva. The Alva had fallen through one of the many holes in the cave.
There has to be a way to help her find her way out of the...
The small A precious gemstone rested safely inside a cavity in the wall.
Something glowing is swirling around inside. What could it be?
The small creature pondered as it peeked. The gemstone was too indented into the rock for the creature to get a firm. Luckily for the creature, the dagger had been bent at an angle to slide perfectly into the cavity behind the gemstone. With some endeavor, the gemstone came loose, at the same time causing the dagger to return to its original. A large, glowing eye had revealed itself upon the removal of the gemstone, observing. The gemstone had begun to burn. Using the
I'm sorry. I hope it wasn't me who woke you up.
the small creature said, holding its hands in front of its
Если
face,
меня слышит Саня Мэм, прошу предоставить Мэм.
Предоставить, да,
он?
именно.
the heat stemming. A lone stalagmite was standing.
I know you're there. Come out and show yourself.
The small creature commanded the stalagmite. Feeling the stalagmite's rough surface with its hand, the small creature searched for. As soon as the eye's radiant gaze met the ring, an intense beam of light shot out of the ring's jewel, disappearing into the ceiling. Suddenly, a shriek of agony could be heard from the cavern up above.
My eyes, it burns. heavens? How is the wheel of heaven's wrath reaching us here?
The slim-nosed troll shrieked, desperately trying to cover his eyes from the ray of light pointed at his face. Feeling the stalagmite's rough surface, the small creature dared not to disturb. Pouring the putrid contents of the chalice onto the mushrooms caused them to pulsate, letting off a cloud of spores before returning to their slumber. A stone casket, crushed by the weight of the trolls, was barely peeking out beneath.
A keyhole means there must be a key nearby somewhere.
The creature reasoned with itself as it started to lift up. The creature A long, hairy tail was sticking out from behind Bug.
I should be wary where I place my feet.
Just the thought of pulling at Bugger Kungan's tail made the small... The small creature took the ball of hair sitting at the end of Bugger Kungan's tail in one hand and the sharp dagger in the other as it carefully began to cut a few...
It's cursed, it's cursed.
The fat-nosed troll chanted.
The hunger, the itching, only bad luck comes my way. Ever since I got this piece of glass, I can find nothing to eat in this damnable place. And now my whole body burns. No more! Be gone with you, foul thing!
He screamed as he hurled his piece of the glass sphere onto the floor, quick. No. With the troll
Who goes there?
the slim-nosed troll cried out as he tried to make out who was approaching him through his fingers.
If even a single shiny is missing, I will...
The small creature... Feeling the stalagmite...
I know you're...
As the creature emerged from the hole, it spotted the slim-nosed troll throwing the pendant on the ground, shattering it.
Filthy craftsmen who can't even separate fool's gold from the real thing. If I find them, I shall give them a quick departure from...
The creature wasn't... No, that's not how it happened. The small... By carefully dusting around the fossil, the outermost layer of dirt around it came loose and accumulated in the creature's extended hand. With the fossil uncovered and intact, the creature could easily pluck a couple of particularly pointy bones from it. As the key did not fit the hole, it fell apart as the small creature attempted. The creature reached inside the casket and pulled out a dusty... The creature once more presented an offering before Burgerkungen. The tome immediately caught his eye. I recognize the runes on this book. It will surely unveil the true secrets. It appears what I seek is indeed down in that hole. Bring it to me. There should be a way. Take this glass shard. It might be a key part in...
think I have enough to fill this one.
The creature. On a throne of 8, the golden wheel governs the day. As equals 2 walk beside one another in light, 5 acknowledge their place. On a throne of 8, the golden wheel governs the day. As equals 2 walk beside one another in light, 5 acknowledge their place. As equals 2 walk beside one another in light, 5 acknowledge their place. Six remain shrouded, inhabiting the moonless night. Lowliest of all remains the earth dweller, ambition stifled by the wheel's light. Lowliest of all remains the earth dweller, ambition stifled by the wheel's light. Out of the darkness, a crackling and glowing stone emerged, lighting up the cave with its overwhelming energy as it levitated calmly above the altar. In the center of the chamber, floating above an altar covered in rune carvings, was an askstone. Formed as lightning strikes the earth, an askstone is said to be infused with the power of its creator, rumored to have been used in ancient times to...
This looks powerful and dangerous.
The small creature thought, as it stood in awe of the great energy being discharged from the stone. As the creature got closer, sparks and cracks of lightning began to emanate from the askstone. As the creature got in the center of the
This looks
as the creature
This looks I don't think I have. I don't think I have enough to.
the rest of
Are you all right?
the small creature exclaimed as the alva emerged from the hole. She responded with a quick nod as she slowly stumbled over to rest on a nearby stone.
Don't you? I don't know if I've made the right decision, but I feel this is our last chance to get you wings. Let's head up, shall we?
The small creature said to the alva, who with a hearty nod once more At last, after all this time, It's within my reach, Burger Kungan proclaimed, looking at the Askston with hungry eyes.
This is what we have been looking for? A stone? A piece of worthless rock?
The slim-nosed troll.
It must be a special rock, right? What does it do?
Burger Kungan began to explain in a calm, almost threatening voice.
This, my brother, will keep us safe as the wheel in the heavens passes above our heads. It beckons. Come now, little creature. Hand it over to me.
Burger Kungan commanded the small creature, seemingly hesitant to touch the crackling Askston directly himself. The small creature looked at the Alva, and then,
Did you not hear me, little imp? I said, bring it to me! Burger Kungan roared, furious by the creature's refusal.
No, you don't deserve to have it.
The creature yelled without a shred of hesitation.
You dare defy me? I will crush you. I will crush you beneath my feet, and I will take the stone myself. Dirt under my feet is what you are, after all.
Enraged, Burger Kungan began to twist and turn to free himself from the mountain's firm grasp. In his struggle, the
No, not again. The light, stop moving!
The slim-nosed troll exclaimed in panic, yet his words did not reach the Troll King. The creature and Alva paused for a moment to watch as the sunlight turned the trolls into stone before making their way out of the chamber. Passing through the crumbling copper gate, the creature glanced over its shoulder, only to see a cold mountain wall, untouched by being and man alike, casting a calming shadow over the clearing. The weary pair, staggering along the forest path, slowly made their way through the thick brush. As it happened, ending upon a path different than the one that led them there. As they felt the rise of the ground, the dark trees grew less imposing, allowing a wonderful view to greet their arrival at the top of the hill.
How beautiful.
The small creature gasped.
I think I'd like to remain here for a while if you wouldn't mind.
The Alva marveled at the sky as the creature carefully put her down on a slab beside it.
I'm sorry for not being able to help you. I know I promised.
The creature said with sad eyes kept at the muddy ground beneath its feet.
That place wasn't at all what I'd hoped it to be.
After remaining silent for a while, the creature nervously brought its eyes from the ground, greeted by the Alva's beaming smile. For although she could not speak, nor fly, her glow appeared brighter than before. As they sat there looking out across the woods, the creature felt at ease, and embraced by the sun's rays breaking through the treetops, it slowly faded as night made way for dawn. The Alva remained, humming a sad melody while looking at the stone now sitting beside her. The song filled the clearing, and as she took the last note, a glowing pair of beautiful wings had appeared on her back. Looking at the stone one last time, eyes filled with gratitude, she then rose from the ground, disappearing amongst the trees' canopies. And that, my friend, is where this story ends. Make of it what you will this darkest of nights, be it truth or myth. I have but shared with you what was long ago told to me in the glow of a fire such as this one. I only hope that you'll take care where you trod this night, for, as the story goes, it turns out even a small, in the scope of the world, insignificant creature can be of significance to someone not that significant themselves.
А что меня не слышно? Это что, меня все это время было не слышно? Я в шоке.
Кахася.
Я вообще в шоке. Это... Божечки, я все это время сидела без микрофона, да? Классно вообще. А чё мне Саня ничего не сказал? А, Саня? Ужас какой. Какой кошмар.
Чего, мам?
Ну вот, беда.
Всё.
Так, а колесо у нас так и не крутится. Если что, вот оно у нас. Где колесо?
Ай.
Вот оно. Вот это все, что показывает. Ой, не то.
Ай,
Так. Какая чат-рулетка? Нет. Качество, во-первых, мы сейчас заканчивать просто будем уже.
Всё. Все готово.
Какая-то фигня, мне не нравится.
Ребята,
Тоже мне не нравится. Не грусть.
нравится.
Да вообще не нравится. Писать надо, я не хочу. Ля-ля-ля-ля-ля. Ай-яй-яй. Вот Саня же приходил, ничего не сказал. Блин, мне так стрёмно теперь. Ну, блин. Главное, никто ничего не сказал, что там меня не слышит. Ну-ка. Паша. Ту-ту-ту. Да, меня было все это время не слышно. Какая жесть. Хоть бы одна живая душа. В смысле? В смысле, как когда не выключила косяк-то? Это косяк что-то. Паш, не надо так делать, пожалуйста. Больно же. Ай, больно. Так. Ну тогда сегодня мы колесо не будем делать. Сейчас просто закончим стримчик. Вот. Не ори. Вот. А колесо я посмотрю, когда будет работать. Я сделаю запись нашей крутки. Вот. Тогда все. На сегодня с вами прощаюсь. Всем пока-пока. Увидимся в следующий раз. Я больше не буду говорить, когда мы увидимся. Потому что я очень непостоянная. И если хотите знать, когда увидимся, то это есть канал и есть чат. Вот. Там могу какие-то предположения высказывать. А больше не буду говорить, что там завтра, не завтра. Когда получится, тогда получится. Все, пока-пока. Когда-нибудь увидимся.
Пока-пока.